We talked earlier in the show, because you were coming on today to talk about what you are going to talk about, and it got us thinking about this whole fear of finding out thing. We sort of shared our experiences as women, but do you think that men are worse at this than women?
I sat with a doctor earlier today. I mean, from a doctor's point of view, yes, men are terrible, far worse. I spoke to a guy on Skype who was describing how he had a stroke because of ignoring symptoms. It was completely avoidable. And he noted off the fact that he was being blokey, almost using "I'm blokey" as being an excuse, which I think is fairly common. Also, the fact that, you know, we can just sort of get through, because we have this mentality that, oh, we'll be all right. I don't think that's exclusive to men only, by the way. But there are lots of other things you pick up in his sort of language in that conversation. You think, yeah, men really do put so many barriers in front of them and taking their health seriously.
Have you done that in the past? Put things off or... Don't check yourself as much as you should.
I don't think I had. I don't know whether you're sort of angling for my story about my prostate examination recently.
I don't angle for anything. I go straight in. Tell us about your prostate.
Well, I had a finger up my bum, basically.
Nice.
But no,
that's the thing that, you know, you joke about it. You're doing the very thing. You're being blokey. That's the thing men worry about.
There's messages for me recently, Andrea, about prostate this and you know, cervical that I can't be ignorant, if you like. I'm calling myself, you know, not judging anybody else, but I couldn't be so ignorant as to not go and get myself tested myself. Now, it wasn't because there were no grounds or symptoms. I find that when I'm covering the football matches on a Saturday for another role that I do, I find that sometimes I can't make it from the start of the game to half-time without needing to go to the toilet. So, for starters, that is a symptom potentially of something. And it is, it could be the coldness, but do I take that gamble? Do I just say, oh, it could be that? Or do I think, do you know what, I know my GP would much rather me go in there at an early stage than at a later stage. So off I went, made the appointment, felt quite empowered by doing that, to be honest. I think that's something that we don't necessarily recognise we're going to get. But I walked into the doctor's surgery kind of feeling good about myself, which lasted until he said, right, pull your trousers down, lay on the couch, bring your knees up to your chest and face the wall, which was all very aggressive sounding and put me in a very vulnerable position.
Well, he'd only got in with a sore throat. I know.
So then you know what happened next, and it lasted a couple of seconds, and I did. I got really nervous and I was sweating. So there is the discomfort of that, but the fear of that process. Are we really gonna make that more important than the actual event? Yeah, my life. The fact that my kids would be without both parents. I could never let that happen.
Do you feel the pressure more to look after yourself because you are a single parent and you've got two boys to look after?
I think our experiences in childhood and maybe early adult life, they probably affect us in two different ways.
Look at the size of them now.
Bob's 6'2". I mean, that was probably about a year and a half ago. He's even bigger now. But sometimes, if we've had certain experiences in life, I think it can add to the reasons why we avoid and why that fear is sort of, you know, almost wins, if you like. Sometimes because we know we've got certain illnesses in the family, you'd have a look at that and think, well, there is a chance that might happen. So it's my responsibility to myself, but also to my kids more so. So if you don't want to go, if someone's watching this thinking, I've got symptoms, I know I have, but I'm not going to go because it'll be all right. Don't do it. If you're not going to do it for you, do it for your kids and your family, because they'll really miss you if you're not there.
Just because you're frightened of it doesn't go away.
I was listening to what you said, so Andrea, it's so right. So look, say hopefully that, being an illness or whatever it is, the thing that we're worried about, let's imagine that that's in there somewhere. Not looking at it, does it mean that it's gone?
No.
It's still there. But that's what you're doing.
I know.
I feel like marching you down to the doctors myself.
Don't worry, we're all going to do that.
Don't let her get away with it.
She's got to go.
But, Jeff, when you'd been to the doctor, though, did you then tell all your male friends your experience, or were you still being blokey?
Listen, I took a bit of responsibility, and I did a little video. I sat in the car and I was like, this is what I've just had, this one. Part of it's quite funny. From a bloke's point of view, I think, you know, you can look at it and be like, yeah, we can laugh it off a bit. But also, I just feel a sense of responsibility. That's why I'm here talking about this fear, so that even if it's just one person goes to their doctors and catches something at an early stage, you know, even you, by having me on, you've saved a life effectively, but in an indirect way. It's an important message to get across. I feel very strongly about it.
You talk about, you know, things that happen in your past influencing your future. You've been a wonderful single dad to your beautiful boys, but that's about to change in so much as you're going to get married this summer, which is lovely. We're really happy for you.
Yeah, I'm very
pleased
happy
to hear
as well.
that.
It's come together really nice. Kate's an incredible woman. It means so much to her. I mean, she's got a really wonderful relationship with both, but different.
Yes.
With Freddie. Freddie's just hell-bent on having a stepmum. It really, really matters to him, and it's a massive responsibility for Kate. But she's been around us for over 4 years now. She knows sort of. She's perfect now. She's perfect in that.
I got to spend a week with you and your boys. We went to Florida to do a competition for loose women, and you've done a bloody good job with them boys. They are absolutely a credit to you. They really are.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And you want them to be your best man? Both of them?
They're going to be best men. I mean, the thought of them giving a speech just makes me absolutely crumble.
They're going to tell the truth.
They'll tell the truth, but it'll just be beauty. You know, when a lot of times parents, we wonder what our kids really think.
Yeah.
We don't usually get the benefit of that until maybe an occasion like this where they're going to pull something out of the bag. They're going to... It's not going to be all deep and meaningful. I'm sure they're going to chuck a load at me, but...
Are you going to do it here?
Those words are going to mean... no, it'll be abroad. Why do you want to come?
Oh, it's a bit selfish. I love a good wedding.
Give us a wave?
Yeah.